Hey, what's going on, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be going over how you can actually book 3 to 5 sales calls per day by leveraging AI to create your ad creatives for you so you can turn around and launch them on paid ads. The big benefit of setting up these AI UGC videos or even AI still frames is that there's really quick turnaround time. So you're able to efficiently creative test a bunch of scripts and winning hooks, target audiences, all this good stuff. Quite literally, in a matter of a day or less than a day, me and my team are able to constantly test new angles for ourselves and for our clients using this methodology. Now, before I get into the tutorial side of things, I want to show you a few examples of some AI generated content that I created. It's cool because not only is the actual avatar created, but also all the animations you'll see in the video is also done by AI. So check this out.
And on this account alone, we've booked over 59 appointments, and the upfront cost per appointment was just under $2. And the best part about this AI agent, from lead generation to booking appointments, is we can track it in its own custom dashboard where you can see the AI actually talking to prospects. And it's currently working for online service-based businesses, meaning you're likely running paid ads or some sort of traffic to your service where you leverage AI to book appointments for you on autopilot. So if you want to check out how it works, just click below, and we've prepared a live demo explaining how you can build it.
Alright, and I'll show you just one more example.
I can't lie to you. The amount of qualified booked appointments I've been getting for my agency has been astonishing. Using this AI sales agent, I got rid of my setters and closers. We've been able to book over 327 booked appointments in this live AI campaign in the last 28 days alone. These AIs will have a genuine human-like conversation with prospects and schedule calls with them completely on autopilot. And I don't even pay that much for it to work. It's like 1/10 of what it cost to originally pay my virtual assistant that handles my CRM, and I have like 3 times more booked calls when I can plug it directly in. Stuff like TikTok ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads, and Google. So click below if you want to check it out for yourself.
Pretty cool, right? Alright, so now that you've seen a few examples on how you can set these up, I know it's really cool. Let's actually dive into the back end on how you can actually go about setting this up. So first off, the 2 strategies to book calls and just test creatives in general in Ads Manager are going to be either using still frame AI ads or AI UGC videos. UGC stands for user generated content. So shit like you're picking up your phone and you're talking on it. That's UGC. So AI driven UGC where you have an AI avatar doing that on your behalf, right? So as far as the numbers are concerned real quick, so still frames are going to be cheaper to creative test. So if you are currently looking for a winning hook or you're looking for a winning target audience, like one of the more elementary sides, like one of the more beginner stages to validating an offer, I recommend you do still frames just because it's more efficient to get results. And then once you already have a bit of your messaging more validated and you're just looking to see how you portray the messaging or how you portray your offer with a little bit more of a nuance, then I recommend getting into AI UGC. In general, I've seen the AI videos convert better in some industries, but weirdly enough, in other industries, people are running still frames. Even if you look on Facebook Library and see some of the clips and see some of the ads that Alex Hormozy is running up, he even does a variance of both of these. When he's testing new messages out or new copy at first, he does a blank background with text on screen still frame, and then with some of the ones that have a little bit more seasoning to them is when he has AI UGC videos or just straight up UGC videos in general. Now we're going to dive into the software. I'm literally going to give you a full tutorial. So with the actual still frames, you can get away with just using Sora. And then for the generation of the avatar videos, what we'll do is use either ArcAds or HeyGen to generate the video, and then you go into Sora to generate the B-roll videos that will then edit and compile to make a bit of a Frankenstein of the original thing that HeyGen had given us, right? So we're literally just clipping up B-roll in there to complement the actor video. And then once we have these different creatives, the idea from there is that you do a big battle test, creative test to find the winners. What's going to have the cheapest CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions? What's going to have the highest unique click-through rate over to our website page? What's giving us the best website schedule? What's giving us the best lead event as far as opt-in rate? All this good stuff, right? So again, as far as creative testing and the speed in which you can do it using AI, you can literally pump out a couple creatives depending on how good you are at it in a matter of minutes, maybe a matter of hours if you're getting real nitpicky with it. But the fact is it's extremely fast turnaround time, especially if you're a marketing agency and you're looking to do this for your clients. This is a really low-hanging fruit. Anytime our clients don't want to put themselves out there or be on video we usually opt to do something like this. And then, of course, once you've actually identified your winning creatives from the set, from there I recommend doubling down on the winning creatives to see if you can beat those out too. But what you're going to do with those winning creatives is you're going to actually set them to a live campaign and scale it up. Scale it up meaning spending a few $1,000s on it now that you've validated it and seeing that we're getting good metrics off the bat, in which case you can either funnel people over to a Facebook lead form or kind of like we're showing here onto an opt-in page. You know, you've got your traditional VSL, calendar, then thank you page booking, right? Now this gets more into funnel building and strategy. We're not going to go over that too much in this video, but if you're new to this channel, that's usually all we talk about is ads, funnel building, AI automations, and ultimately booking sales calls for businesses. Okay, cool. So now that you guys are familiar with the application of these AI ads, let's actually get into building some. So for this tutorial today, we're actually going to be looking on HeyGen. So when you make an account with HeyGen, ignore Reed, that's actually my brother. So the idea behind these videos is you literally just drop a script here and it'll spit out an avatar literally stating your script. So it's cool because you can choose your avatar in here. There's a ton of different avatars to choose from. You can see a few different variants that we've created in the past. Like that example I showed you with the guy earlier. It's literally from HeyGen. And this simply generated us the avatar. So all the words that he said was literally just verbatim what was explained here. See, with this one, you can actually get in a little bit more detail. So if you check this out, again, this is that same example that I just showed you guys. So we chose our avatar, Sean. We chose our voice. You can choose from a ton of different voices. This is literally the script. Now, if you don't know how to write a good script, you could literally go over to ChatGPT, tell it a little about your business model and what you're going for, explain to it that you're literally creating an AI UGC ad, and then it will spit you out something. Granted, I always recommend once you actually run through this, listen to it, because you want to buff out any places that may have weird pauses or maybe the pronunciation is weird to make sure that before you generate your final product that, you know, the audio is sounding nice, right? Cool, now you have your base avatar made. So how do you go about creating the animation? So what I recommend to do is copy your script that you're currently using for the avatar, go over to ChatGPT, and we're going to prompt it saying this. So we're prefacing the prompt saying this. I'm going to use Sora to create some animations that will complement my AI UGC video. Here's the script. Identify 3 points throughout this video where Sora animated B-roll shown a relevant video would complement the AI video, basically, right? And so I'll feed it the script from here. I'll say here's the script. The script. Boom. And it'll kind of digest it real quick, and then from here we're going to do one more step, essentially getting it to procure the prompt. Especially if you don't know what you're doing with prompts, I highly recommend you have AI hold your hand for creating the prompts. So see, it says example prompt. So assuming we like these, I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, go with the flow and be like, yeah, I like all these examples, but it's up to you if you like or don't like the suggestions it gives. Another thing you can do, I asked for only 3, you can ask for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, doesn't matter. And then kind of pick and choose which one you want to go with. So I'm going to prompt it now and essentially give me something cookie cutter for me to paste into Sora, and then we can go from there. Okay, so I just said this. I like these 3 suggestions. Now create me 3 Sora prompts for me to literally copy and paste into Sora, so it's doing all the work for us. All 3 animations must have the same color scheme, vibe, so it's congruent. So for my business, like one of our color schemes is blue, so I usually will literally feed it like the color code so it understands the scheme we're going for, be as detailed as possible regarding how we need the animations to be created. Alright, so cool. So now it's going to spit it out. And you literally, guys, just copy and paste this over to Sora. If you have a paid ChatGPT Plus account, then you automatically also have a Sora account, whether you realize it or not. So definitely tap into that. And see, this is what I was talking about. Like, it's dropping the color codes. So in this example, it's looking like it remembers my previous color codes, but yeah, that's where we're going off there. So if we look over to Sora now, I want to show you guys into my library. I'm going to show you some of the prompts. Some of these may look familiar from that example that I was showing you guys. So you'll notice there's some audio to it. Usually what I'll do is I'll tell it sometimes to not have any audio, or, you know, if we're editing this post-up, of course, we're just going to straight up remove the audio from this, rely on the avatar audio from our HeyGen video. One thing I did want to show you guys, though, is the actual prompt. You know, it's pretty lengthy, but so anytime we're building out these B-rolls, it's something, you know, as extensive as this as far as what we're looking for. And you'll find, you know, there's a whole art form behind prompt engineering. So anytime you don't like the visual it's spitting out, you can literally go back in Sora, reprompt it, reprompt it, reprompt it, until it spits you out something you like. I do want to show a couple more examples just so you guys can get a real feel for this. But see, with this one, there's not even like talking though. Yeah, pretty cool, yeah? And then if you look over here, you know, this is the prompt we gave it this time around. Notice each time we got that color code in there for that accenting. I'll show you one more, and then there's one final step. A big annoyance with Sora is that you'll notice there's watermarks on all of this, and the watermarks stay there even if you export them. So there's a loophole around it to how we've gone about removing watermarks, which I'll show here in a sec. Let me just show you one more cool example. So check out this one. So pause that. Here's our prompt here. You guys get the point. It's specifically called remove Sora watermark.online. There is a free plan, and you get 2 removals per day. I'm going to sign in here in a second. I'm currently on the pro plan, just $5 a month. Or shit, this is monthly. So I guess I'm paying $13 a month. In which case, because me and my team are using this quite frequently, and so this gets us a ton of removals to where like we only ever need this much, right? So with all that B-roll we're generating, all of it has to get thrown into the Sora watermark remover so that we have just a clean visual that we can then turn over, give to our editing team, and actually make the mashup of the HeyGen avatar video plus the B-roll thrown in there. Okay, so what we're going to do over on Sora, so once you've generated your actual visual, you're going to click the share button and we'll automatically link it. And then you literally just go over here, you click paste, and then remove watermark, and it'll give you your actual MP4 video that you can then save. And then the last step to tie all this together is you literally go into CapCut and you just splice it up. Like I said before, AI UGC is your base, and then all of this is thrown in as B-roll. Now guys, specifically as it relates to running ads towards a video, because a lot of people that are scrolling on Instagram or Facebook have TikTok brains, and so we need something to keep them engaged, give them something new to look at compared to, just this bland AI just talking at you for 30 seconds, 1 minute. If you got some visuals that are complementing the substance of what you're talking about, it's going to make the ad creative itself seem very professional, and it's also just going to pin you as more of an authority. It's less ragtag. So many reasons why to include B-roll. Yeah, definitely do so if you're doing the AI UGC route. Another thing is anytime that we have a generated video, don't get me wrong, HeyGen is great, but every once in a while, like the AI's mouth moves kind of weird, or like it's like doing some bullshit with its movement that is kind of weird. And so let's say you have like a really good video and it's just that one damn part that's frustrating you. Easy money. Just throw some B-roll in there. So now that part where the AI was looking weird doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, guys, that's all there is to it. I highly recommend you use this for creative testing, especially if you're a marketing agency and you're looking to roll out a ton of creative testing for your clients to get some ideation done to see what type of scripting is going to do the best at scale, target audiences, hooks, all that good stuff. Everything starts at top of funnel, generating the attention before we can even push leads over to a sales funnel or attempt to appointment set them or book them onto a call. We need to get their data in the first place, and this is all done through winning ad creatives. Alright guys, enough said. I hope you found some value in this video. If you are interested in working with me, I'm going to leave my link down below. Feel free to book in a call, especially if you're a fellow marketing agency. We currently are doing some white label deals where we will work with you. Essentially, we'll do a bit of a revenue share where any of the builds that we do, we'll both make some money off of. Everyone's happy, and we're scaling your clients subsequently. And if you are looking for a network of fellow AI entrepreneurs running up various offers in the industry, I'm also going to leave a link to my Inner Circle community. It's currently priced at only $197 a month to join. You get access to all my automations, live weekly calls with me, and more importantly, in my opinion, you get access to 30 plus other AI entrepreneurs that are currently running it up. So if you're looking for your inner circle, if you're looking for guys that are currently walking the walk and you kind of want to bounce some ideas off one another and learn from one another, I highly recommend you join. Quite literally every one of my active members that is actively showing up to these calls has had significant growth in their businesses, and I love to see it. I love the fact that we're cultivating something that allows us to, have some interactions with one another, especially as like a solopreneur or as someone that, is the face of the business, but is also the CEO and does a lot of the back-end operations. It can get pretty lonely sometimes. So having a community of other guys that are going through the same stuff, and more importantly, being able to bounce ideas off them, or, being able to chat and vent about some of the struggles we're facing, how we're overcoming them, has been invaluable. All right, guys, enough said. Hope you found value in this. We'll see y'all in the next video.